What a lot of men and women do when they have an absent father, they remove the pain of it by destroying his reputation, by saying, I hate him, he was a prick, he was this, he was that. Fine. He might be Ted Bundy, he might be the worst person on the planet. It doesn't change the fact that you needed two parents growing up. And the lack of one parent is still traumatic. So how they defend themselves is by saying they didn't need their dad, they don't care about their dad. No worries, no one's suggesting that you did, but it still causes a trauma in a child. And the trauma, you only realize the trauma mostly when they try and get into relationships. And there's a level of fear of abandonment that you can't soothe them with. Sometimes you just can't soothe them. They just might be overly anxious that you're going to leave them. They might be overly independent and think, I don't need you, because you might leave at any point. They might be easily triggered. And you're thinking, I'm doing my best. What's wrong with her? Why won't she calm down? Children need two parents. And when they don't have that, they don't regulate their emotions correctly as an adult. And it's hyper-triggered when they're in a relationship and they're finally in love. It does depend on the type of wound the dad left. If it was just abandonment, they might just, and they never met him, they might go for a man a lot older and they're seeking somebody to create that kind of father, masculine figure if they never met him. If it was somebody who was abusive and then left, they'll look for somebody who is equally abusive, makes them earn their love and stuff. So it does depend on the type of trauma. But here's what I would say to start with. Do you have both sides of the story? I've had too many times where I've witnessed women brainwash children and deprive men of access to their children and brainwash that child. And that child grows up completely and utterly loyal to their mum. And with that loyalty, you have to sacrifice objectivity. In order to be completely loyal to your brainwashing mother, you have to be naive about women. And that sets them up terribly. I always find men who grew up with just their mum and no access to their father and no access to the dad's side of the story are more likely to be cheated on.